Hello everybody and welcome to Wine and World. My name is Andreas, sommelier at Wine and World, and today we're going to have ourselves a Pinot Noir showdown. This tasting I'm looking forward to for quite a while. It is going to be awesome. Today we are having a Pinot Noir showdown from the three largest producing countries of Pinot Noir in the world. Number one on the list, France. Number two, United States. Number three, Germany. So the wines in sequence are from Germany, Holger Koch, 2016 from Baden. Baden is the most southern region, wine producing region in Germany, also one of the hottest together with Pfalz. So these two regions, they produce Pinot Noir, a very good Pinot Noirs. This particular producer is a very small producer, only 7.5 hectares, and he produces about 35 to 40,000 bottles of this every year, so very small producer. Besides that, everything is hand-picked. He does not use any weed killers. Everything is super clean that way. They actually plow between the winranks to remove the weeds that are growing there. So they plow instead of using weed killers. He also uses oak. He uses 40% new oak and 60% old German used oak barrels. So very nice. Next up, Joseph Phelps 2016 from Sonoma, Freestone Vineyards. This one, he has a slightly higher production than Helge Koch. He has 40 hectares, not 7.5. And he also macerates his grapes together with the stems of the grapes so that he extracts more tannin and more structure into his wines than if it was just the grapes and not the stems as well. Next up we have Patricia from Burgundy, France. This is 2015. Patricion has 6 hectares of this wine, and he ferments it without a lot of oxygen. So you can ferment it with the oxygen, or you can close it down. And if you close it down, then you will extract more clear berry fruit flavors. He also uses some oak in this wine, about 40% oak for his premier cruise, and also some of his village. And this one is a village, so there is some oak in this one. Price-wise, all of these wines are $45-ish. Let's go. Let us start with Germany, since it seems to be the lightest one. Definitely is. The wine is clear in color, very light. Can see my finger through the wine easy as that. Extremely light. Extremely fragrant on the nose, very light berries, floral, hint of forest in there. Smells really nice. Let's taste. It tastes a lot like it smells like, and the thing I'm sitting and chewing on is that there's a lot of tannins in this wine, so it would be a good wine to pair up with food. Carries the light berries, the woodland tastes, and also a little herbaceous note in there. Fairly complex wine, very nice. Let's go to France. Quite dead on the nose in a way. It doesn't give away too much about what I'm going to taste. It is just a slight hint of red berries in there, not very much more. So let's go for it. This is also a light wine, but not at least as light as the German one. This wine is also very light, fresh red berries, but I think it's actually perhaps going out of phase because it is very dulled down to compared to what I have tasted it before, and then it was completely awesome. So there might be some phase going on with this Pinot. When we talk about phases in Pinot, at least for France, they are often available to drink for a couple of years after they've been released. Then they might close down, depending on what type of producer, the way the wine has been made by the producer. If it's a Premier Cru, Grand Cru, or if it's lower on the quality scale, because all of these factors they weigh in on when it goes into phase and out of phase. And if it's in phase, you can drink it. If it is out of phase, then you should just let it rest and wait for it to come back in again. This is one of the I'd say frustrating things about Pinot. You can't just open a bottle of Pinot and it will be fantastic. You need to know something about Pinot for it to be fantastic. You need to know where it's from, what the producer, where is it grown, you know, the quality level and those things. These all factor into if this wine is good to drink now or if it should be laid down. But of course, if you're at a restaurant, the restaurant should never ever put anything on the wine menu that they know is not drinkable. Then you will just give it back to them and not pay for it. And if they say you have to pay for it, then you refuse. So, United States, Sonoma Coast, very dark. Cannot see my finger through the wine. It is, and it's not much wine in the glass either. So this is a very deep wine. I actually would not have said by looking at it that this is a Pinot, but it's clear, it's ruby colored, and let's have a taste. Forgot to smell it first. Smells like it looks like. It's very deep, very not red berries, but you know, deeper, more dried in a way. Deeper red fruit, also way more spice, much less woodland, and it's actually herbaceous. That it is, but not so much of the twigs and those sort of things. Vanilla and mint and red deep berries. That's a good mix. Let's try. Boom. That one is very nice. The different berries, they factor into the use of oak in a very nice way. They marry together nicely. With the vanilla spice and the darker red fruits and the herbaceous tone, a little bit of mint. It's a very pleasant wine. I could just sit and drink this wine, and it will also go very nicely with food, especially since it's so heavy and potent that it could actually go with a wide variety of foods because it would not be killed by anything. When we say killed by something, we mean that the food is so spicy and aromatic and flavorful that the wine just tastes like grape juice and not wine. You have to be careful how you balance. Now that we have worked our way through these wines, they are very different in character. Germany, floral, complex, very light. French one. Let's try 2016. I've had this before and I know it's fantastic. And then it was super potent, but this one might have gone out of phase. So that's something France has to live with, that they create wines that go out of phase. United States, my favorite. Last time I tasted these, Germany was my favorite. This time Germany is lacking a little bit behind, but not much. So United States will go away with the victory on this one due to its flavor, potency, depth, complexity, lingers in the mouth for a long time. Nice both with food and just to sip and drink. Really nice wine. Congratulations to Joseph. France, better luck next time. Germany, awesome wine, especially now with the climate warming. The areas where you can grow Pinot Noir in Europe and in Germany and other countries will just continue growing. So I hope that we'll see a lot of awesome Pinot producers popping out in other countries in the future. So thank you so much for staying with me in this video. I hope you have learned something, and if you like it, please like, comment, share, subscribe, and come with any suggestions as to what you want me to focus on in the future. So see you next week, and thank you.